Leo, it's a bonus point win in the sports ground, but it certainly wasn't easy out there.
No, certainly was not. It was tough watching in the first half. I'm sure it was even tougher for the lads out there in the first half as well. So just very knackered in the first half. Totally different team in the second half. So I know we're used to the hill and here in the sports ground, but it seemed to be a lot easier for our guys playing down the hill. So anyways, it's a good win for us. 5 points, very, very important in the context of in the league standings. So anyway, this group has done well during the last 9 weeks. That's 7 games in the last 9 weeks, which is a good stint, a good block of work. Obviously 2 break weeks during that Six Nations period. So we're pleased with how the lads have gone overall. There's a couple of disappointing moments within, as I said, those 7 games. But overall, we're pleased. Just trying to turn attention now to Munster. It's going to be a huge challenge as well. And that's the way it is at the moment. It's just kind of prep before the game, turn the page quite quickly onto the next one. So we're going to be back here in 13 days as well, in a different competition. So again, just obviously some guys got a flavour of it today. We'll have a few of the international guys come back next week, and it's just trying to get excited for what's ahead now.
Can you put that first half down to anything in particular, or was there anything that you changed at half time that led to that improved second half performance?
It was just frantic. We lose Tommy to start. Connacht lose Tom Daly for the rest of the game shortly afterwards. We settled down okay, but then we just misfired, too inaccurate, and that's to do with a lot of the pressure that Connacht put on us as well. So I thought they were very committed, flew into everything. And I think you see that even when that Ireland-England red card's quite a similar sort of case, really, isn't it? Where a team is very, very committed in, but that takes its toll as the game goes on. And to be fair, I thought our bench guys came in and did well. We had a few disruptions, but we settled down at half time and much more accurate in the second half. So as I said, we're pleased to get a win, a bonus point, and keeps us in reasonable shape in the league. And but it's just turned on to the next one now. So it's on to Munster and Thomond, and we all know what type of sort of fiery atmosphere it's going to be like down there as well. So just for making sure our guys are nice and composed and get ready for that type of challenge.
Good to get a taste for that atmosphere here this evening. It was a sellout here in Galway, and presumably something similar next week in Limerick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with bigger numbers. So, we know Munster have been talking up, I think, since the start of the season, their desperation for silverware. And we just need to make sure we understand the motivation of some of these other teams that we come up against. So Munster definitely in that bracket of a team that has already, as I said, stated they want to win trophies, and for us, we need to understand what that challenge is going to look like.
And just finally, Leo, a word about Chris, who obviously came in for his debut in that first half and then came in again in the second.
Yeah, no, it's great because Chris has gone really well in terms of training with the group over the last couple of months. So and it was tight in terms of that selection call. There was a couple of other guys in the mix, but we were, as coaches, were keen to see Chris go, and great to see him out there. He making his Leinster debut. Sort of a player we've been well aware of through underage rugby over the last number of years. He came in actually as a working experience student a number of years ago as well. So no, it's great to see him out there making his debut. So delighted for Chris, well deserved.